So I am currently in the village, and here with me is the Airtel SmartBox 5G wireless router. Remember that it's paired with a SIM card, so you have internet access. Portable. Check this out. It's currently powered using a power bank, and we are currently located in Bomet, Kenya. So it's basically how will it perform in the village. Sorry for that, Rosa. But really, how will it perform in the village, and is it even reliable? So my current data plan is 3,000 Kenya shillings for 15 Mbps unlimited per month. But a point to note is that Airtel have just updated their data plan. I was trying to cost check, and also while editing this video, I just realized that particular update. So let me bring it up. You can also counter check on your side. Just log in to airtelkenya.com. So we have two data plans, the unlimited plan and the ultra bundles. So for the unlimited plan, your speed is capped at just, let's say, 15 Mbps for 2,000 Kenya shillings or 30 Mbps for 3,000 Kenya shillings. But the Smart Ultra Bundle, you have a daily limit of 10 GB and you can cruise to excessive speeds of up to 200 Mbps. So you have two data plans, 3,000 shillings for 10 GB per day, or you pay 5,000 shillings and they will be sending, you'll have like 20 GB per day to spend. So it's up to you to decide, do you want the speed or do you want the reliability? Because remember, once you deplete that 10 GB, they will reduce your speed to unusable amounts. It will still work, yes, but it won't be, usable. You get it? So it's up to you to decide the work that you are doing. Does it require speed or it requires reliability? That said, let me now show you what you get once you unbox your brand new Airtel SmartBox 5G wireless router. And something that I should add at this particular point is this is the X25 Max 5G router, because there are some other different brands within the same line. So I hope we are clear on that. Twende nyuma kidogo and let's take a look. So what you'll get is your X25 Max 5G router, the power bank, charging adapter, the Ethernet cable. This will be useful, and the box that you are looking at is just the box that was used to package the 5,000 milliamps power bank. And underneath the box you have nothing else. So now time for some quick speed test. On the left side you have a Technophone, and on the right side you have a Samsung, at least so that we can balance the test to see how fair it is, because both of these devices have different Wi-Fi, antennas and capabilities. So as you can see, the Samsung is more consistent, providing up to 8 Mbps. And as you can see, the Samsung has closed at 9.41 Mbps and the Tecno 3.67. So sometimes it's not even the router issue, it's your phone issue because of the Wi-Fi capabilities. So for the second test, I've decided to relaunch the whole app, the whole website. Let's go. So as usual, on your left, Tecno, on the right, Samsung. So you can see even the Tecno it's still struggling on the second test, and the Samsung is sending it, literally hitting 12.7, 12.4, 12.5. The Tecno is stuck and concluding at 11.28 for the Samsung and 3.09 for the Tecno. So you see, sometimes it's also a phone issue. So I'll use my iPhone to also make a comparison between the three. And for this particular test, I have decided to go outside where there is little to no internet coverage. You get it? I'm going down the river. So let's go there, and because I'm using this phone to record this video, I will do a screen recording. So right now I am approaching the river, or we can say the lower parts of this village, so that we can test whether the internet is still accessible, down the river. Let me give you a look. So so that's the river. You can just tell from the trees, and also the hill. Can you see the hill? So we are currently at the bottom, and this is one of those tests that really showcases the capabilities of this 5G router. But I believe that right now we are on 4G. So let's do a quick speed test. I'll have to screen record that for you guys. So right now I'm screen recording using my iPhone. You see, I'm screen recording using my iPhone. So let's go. And whoa, the iPhone is actually sending it. 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's actually sending it. Based on the location, I can't even believe it. 17 Mbps download speed. I've placed the router inside the carrier bag that they gave me while I was purchasing it, and that's the river. And you can see that the speed is actually incredible considering our location right now. So having done that, it's time to head back because we have so much more to still cover. But at this point, what do you think about the router? You as a person, do you currently own it, or are you planning to buy it, or do you have a recommendation from a friend and you're still not sure about it? Tell me in the comment section. But according to my own opinion, it's actually a reliable router. I've seen a lot of negative criticism about it, talking about its rebooting, constant reboot. But as for me, I haven't faced any of that. So I'm worried because originally I expected it based on the criticism that I was seeing online. But having used it for a long period of time, not really, like 3 days, and the fact that we are in the village, do you know how deep inside Kenya we are right now? It's very remote. So the internet is still giving me workable speeds. Sometimes I can receive up to 17 Mbps, and remember my package is 15 Mbps unlimited. So yeah, think about it. So from my end to you, the download speeds expect 15 Mbps, 17 Mbps, and for the upload speeds 8 Mbps, 6, 7. But it really served the purpose. Remember, we used this device in a function at home in the village, and the wageni were actually so impressed by it. Walikuwa kuja hapa kijana Gen Z, tuandikie jina. we are interested in this gadget. So it's actually a product I can recommend. I also used this Wi-Fi to stream football games, and for those of you who do know, streaming a football game requires, it can actually lag if you do not have quality internet. And this was a, Newcastle game. I had to just watch it. I also used it in bed, and the internet speed was flawless. I used it on the living room. And remember the distance between this house and the other house, there is quite a gap. And it did work on both houses flawlessly. Even while I was in the tea plantation farm, the internet was still like, I was accessing internet from that point. So this is a product I can highly recommend. I have actually come to realize that so much that I read online is not true. I also did some night shots, and I was trying to, give you a coverage on how it performs at night, but I was unable to record from the outside because it was too dark for me to even record myself. So at this particular point, I am interested in hearing about your experience with it, or whether you, based on this video, you are now interested in buying it. And if you did like this video, ensure you like, subscribe, and also stay put, because I'll be updating you on my experience with it. Because I also did a ride with it, like using it while in transit, and I realized that the speed was still constant. Because remember, this is wireless, it only relies on your SIM card. Just like your phone, you can use it wherever. And shock to you, while I was in transit, because I will be, hitting the telephone towers, I will experience higher internet based on how near or far I am within the, internet towers. I know you get what I mean. So that's my experience with it, and I hope you did like this particular video. Bye bye, and see you on my next upload. In the meantime, acha si tuendelee na safari. Bye bye.